What's up, traders? It's TraderChamp. So let's have a look on the gold. So today I picked up the 4-hour time frame, and it is very clear that we had a nice pump and a dump situation identified under the hourly time frame, right? So the reason why we have seen a fake breakout and a rejection is we have identified a very strong resistance under the hourly time frame, right? So this area we have seen a reversal, and once again here, and right now we see after a fake rally to the upside, we have identified a dump or a reversal back to the or below the resistance identified, right? So this is what I see right at the moment on the gold. So the reason behind the reversal has taken place over the resistance identified on the hourly time frame, right? So here it is very clear that we have identified this as a supply zone or resistance, right? So the price respected this with a fake breakout, and then the price managed to get back inside the resistance identified, right? And also here I have identified that the price created the 4-hour time frame. We have identified a trend line, right? So this trend line has already breached, and also we identify a bearish breakout close to here, right? So the price is right now following up the bearish momentum to the downside, right? So to determine the future possibilities on the market, we have to look closely or monitor the price closely over this area to identify a potential break over a possible bearish pennant or bearish flag to identify the continuation, right? So here most likely to have a possible continuation to the downside, since we have a very strong rejection and a sell-off identified over the resistance that has formed close to 2430 to 50 area, right? So this is the trade setup that we can identify on the lower time frame for this week. And also we have this demand zone identified on the bottom area or on under the 4-hour time frame, right? So this area is holding up a very strong demand zone. When the price hits this level, we have seen a very strong rejection and reversal identified, right? So we have the evidence that this demand zone is very strong and also very stable at the moment, right? So we have a chance, and we can have a chance that the price might revisit back to the following in order to identify a possible demand zone, right? So for this we have to look closely or monitor the price closely over this area to identify a possible bearish pennant or flag, right? So if we move into the 1-hour time frame, we can see that we have a resistance and also a support identified, right? So if I move or remove this, we can see that we have a structure like this, right? So we have an expanding triangle or expanding channel identified, right? So if the price can confirm a bearish breakout, right, over this following pennant or this flag identified, then we can have a potential move to the downside, right? For the moment, we might also have a chance that the price will fake out a bullish momentum back towards the following resistance area before a dump, right? So this is also possible under the gold right at the moment. So for this we have to monitor the price closely. If the price shows up a bullish momentum back towards the following highlighted resistance level, then we may see a rejection once again, right? So this is what I expect to see on the gold before seeing a continuation on the dump or the bearish trend that has formed or created right at the moment, right? So we may see a pullback and then a continuation to the downside. So for this we have to be careful about the analysis and also the price action. So this is not a healthy market structure that we can identify under the lower time frame. So for this we can hold patiently before getting into any trades, right? So we may see a potential reversal back towards the following key resistance level and then a continuation to the downside, right? So something like this might happen in the future, right? So gold is a highly volatile market, so it can fake out things before it get into the actual market trend, right? So for this it is very clear the resistance is very strong, and also we have a breakout identified on on this bullish trend, right? So this bullish trend that has identified under the hourly time frame has also confirmed a bearish breakout, right, over here. So with this breakout, we can have or identify, or we may see a possible pullback back towards the following resistance level and then a continuation to the downside. So be careful with the trades and also the price action. So I believe that the analysis is very clear. So for the moment, we are expecting to see a retracement or a pullback back towards the following key zones, right? So for the moment, the price confirms that the price has already retraced back towards the following 50% on the Fibonacci retracement, right? So we might have a chance of seeing another possible pullback back towards the following 61.8% on the Fibonacci retracement, right? So here we are expecting to see a continuation, which is likely to retrace back to the following lower time frame support, right? So this minor support identified can be the next potential target that we are expecting to see over the bearish biased trend that we're expecting to see in the near future. All right, so this is what I say on the gold. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.